volatility we've been seeing, wild swings that calms down a little bit. Hopefully, 100 points higher on the Nifty is what we have. 17,718 is where we start. The Sensex starts at about 60,302. These are the initial rates which are starting to come through. Let me just quickly take a look at, straight off the bat, the Adani names and see what's happening. Enterprises is starting about 4.25% lower. That is, of course, part of the Nifty. Ports is absolutely flat. It's down about 1/3%, I think, to begin the day with. Ambuja Cement is the other one, which is down about 1.8%. Ports is now down a full 4% or so. So there is a little bit more in terms of activity on the downside, which is coming up, but nothing like what we've had yesterday or the last couple of sessions as well. So that's right off the bat. Total gas is down. Total gas is 5% lower. And I think transmission is down 10% as well. Those are, of course, cash shares. Green, Adani Green should also come up on your screen. That is down 10%. Still a fair bit of pressure coming through. The Nifty and the Bank Nifty are still higher. The Bank Nifty's got 1.25%. That is what outperformed the Nifty yesterday. So we'll see what happens today. Still a good 100 points, triple-digit gains on the Nifty so far. Surabhi.
Okay, I'm looking at Titan. This seems to be a case where bargain hunters are trying to snap things up. The quarter wasn't that great. We'll be talking to the management in the next couple of minutes as well. But there's buying coming in, perhaps at lower levels. IndusInd continues to be in pole position. Some of the other stocks, let's watch out for the ones on which there is news flow. In terms of the result reactions, Birla Soft has opened down about 7.5%. Crompton, we were discussing with Rima just a while back, again a 3% cut there. GMM Pfaudler, market's not too enthused, so there is a margin expansion, 2.5% down there. Berger Paints is down about 2% as well. I'm trying to see if we have any positive result reactions. E-Clerks is one, and there's some green on Aditya Birla Capital. Otherwise, the mid-cap index, by the way, has already slipped into negative territory. It's flat. Markets holding up about 0.5%. Mid-caps are already feeling the heat. Karnataka Bank is a very interesting mover this morning. Check that one out. 8.5% almost up on Karnataka Bank. In fact, Bank of India, South Indian Bank, a couple of these, Canara, Union Bank. So your mid-cap, tier 2 banks are doing pretty well. But otherwise, the Nifty itself, 0.5%. Mid-cap index already flat, Nigel.
Well, I have preference for the market opening up in the red because it makes it easier. It helps you to get in if you want to get in. When the markets open up with a gain of around 125 points, it makes it even more challenging because how do you chase that sort of a gap up with the kind of news flow that we have? For the time being, we've come up 40 points from the top, so that's a little bit tricky. I think we still have some bit of downside pressure that we're likely to see from even these levels of around 17,700. Getting to stocks that are in focus, Aegis Logistics, that came out with a set of numbers. Looked quite good. That stock is up 7%. You have Apollo Tyres as well that came out with a set of numbers, and that one as well opened up with a gain of around 1% odd, but that's petering down a little bit. Birla Soft is getting a hard knock now as we speak, and the Ambuja Cements, ACCs of the world, yesterday in fact we saw a bit of a recovery, but the Adani group of stocks yet again, they have come in for a bit of a knock, and some of these metal stocks as well, like Vedanta has pulled back a little bit as we speak. Prashant.
So 70 points, Nigel, now, right? We're at 17,680 as we stand right now. Too early to make any conclusion based on the breadth of the market, but it's close. I mean, you've got about 1,000 stocks which are higher and about 800 stocks which are lower. So it's close. I mean, it's not runaway or anything.